All right. So, hello everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, worms, and germs. This is probably the roughest video that I've made, like quality wise, because I'm very sick and I'm gonna try to get this done in one take. I'm not even gonna edit this shit. So, this is my this is an exclusive. This is an exclusive video. And it's just me rating the cards. And this is specifically for Wild. So a lot of my ratings are going to be lower than many other ratings that you've seen before. Because I am ranking these in the context of Wild. I believe that this is also a 4 mana 4/4 now. So I'll put that into consideration. But that's about it. So, anyways, we got Arisen Enixia, Colossal +2. When your hero would lose health on your turn, gain that much max health instead. Let's click it because, when someone get a random 2-cost minion, it costs health this turn, herald twice to upgrade. So these are the actual colossal tentacle, or fucking, it's the limbs. And then this is the soldier. So anytime that you herald your colossal, you get a soldier, which is essentially just a piece of the colossal with the same exact text, but it says soldier instead. And then obviously, you're upgrading Deathwing the whole time whenever you do that. But honestly, I could see this in Reno DK is kind of a top endy thing. But I don't think that it's that good. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. I'm just gonna say perfectly average. Victor Nefarious, I believe it is a 4 mana 4/4. I want to say it's a 4 mana 4/4 now. And then so Battlecraft, you're holding a dragon, craft a custom undead dragon, it costs 3 less. I believe it's a 4 mana 4/4. I want to say it is. If it's not, it really doesn't make too much of a difference. But this is actually a pretty good card. This is going to slot into Reno DK really well. It's a good little value bomb. We don't really know what the undead dragons are, but anytime that there's like a craft a custom thing, it tends to perform quite well inside of Reno shells. So, something to look forward to. I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. I think that it'll be a auto include in Reno DK, not because it's absurdly good, but because Reno DK just doesn't really have too many good cards. Slight build around, you need to put some dragons in your deck, but shouldn't be too hard to fit some in, especially since you could run a Sarah. I don't think running a Sarah in Wild is all that special, but it is what it is. I sound rough, by the way. Also, the nicest thing about this, no runes. This one is double blood, but that's fine because you always run double blood anyway in Wild, unless you're going the Plague DK. Reno version, which is BUU, Martian Boo. But this is BBU. And so this goes in quite well. I'm immediately gonna shit on this one because of the runes. The runes are fucking terrible. But Rush, whenever this attacks, refresh mana crystals equal to this minion's attack. It's an undead, it's a dragon. Overall, just like looking at the card, it's actually a pretty damn good card. It's effectively a mana thirst for this costs 2 type shit. You're only spending 2 mana on it, and when it swings in anyway, you're only spending 2 mana on it, but it's like a mana thirst of 4. You need to get to the mana requirement in order to do it, and then obviously this thing synergizes with this and blah 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 blah. But I think that this is overall a good card. I think it's just getting completely shafted by the runes. Maybe Rainbow. Put it in Rainbow. It's not that bad in Rainbow, just because again, Rainbow is pretty good. It was decent, but Rainbow is also a very tempo-oriented version of Reno DK. So overall, I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10. I think it's just above par. But again, I am rating for Wild, so like this is gonna be crazy in Standard, but it's not gonna be that crazy in Wild. Might see play though, but still probably could not. Gruesome Nightmare. Give a minion in your hand or battlefield attack equal to this minion's attack. I like how flexible it is, but at the end of the day, it's a fucking 3 mana 3/3. It's kind of like a 3-mana do nothing, and for that I'm just going to give it an immediate 4 out of 10. I don't really think that this is going to see any viable play. Sure, it'll see playing like fucking Platinum 4, while people are playing their decks that have an average mana cost of like 7. But it's pretty much dog shit overall. Chow Down, 8 mana, so we're immediately just going to give it a 2 out of 10 because it's wild DK. So, yeah. Spending Corpses is nice, but then you notice the runes and you go, fuck, it's not even Rainbow, it's 2U. So this doesn't even work with CNE, which is a dog shit card anyway, but something to look at, and again, whatever. 5 mana, W. Talanji's Last Stand, give your minions Death Rattle, summon a random 4-cost minion. Again, I don't think that this is going to see any play. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10, just kind of carry on. Blackwing Experiment. It's only 1 Frost, which is nice. You can fit it into Rainbow again. Death Rattle, get a 2-cost spell that deals this minion's attack damage. I think that this is just kind of a cute card. I think it's a little bit above average. You can obviously have Victor with you, you know. Maybe a little Rainbow Shell, have a few dragons in there, get value out of Victor. But other than that, I'm not thinking it's too special. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. I think it's about average. Experimental Animation. Herald Enixia. Deal 4 damage to all enemy minions. So it's double blood, but it's fucking 6 mana. Okay. So Herald Enixia will summon this guy, which will give you a random 2-cost minion and it costs health this turn. Cool. You get a few stats on this. I think that 6 mana is a bit too steep. 4 mana, you know, so maybe like a 5 out of 10. I think it might be a 4 out of 10. It's just a bit too steep. Obsessive Technician, Lifesteal, Battlecry, Herald, Enixia. It's 4 mana again. Double Blood is nice, again, if you're doing Reno. But if these are your only Herald cards, you're not very happy about that. So you don't want to be running a fucking, 7 stat total at 4 mana with Lifesteal. Sure, it becomes also, it's a fucking 9 stat total because it summons out a little goober, and then also you can play another goober from your hand, but it's not that good. Command Claw, after your hero attacks, give a random friendly minion +2 attack. I could see this in one of those triple U aggro DK decks that randomly run around that bots like to use for some reason, because they apparently the bot owners can't afford Shagro for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I actually do think that this is a pretty good card, so I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Not really talk about it too much. It's a boring effect, but it's a good effect nonetheless. So 6, maybe 6.5. I almost said 6, maybe 6, 7. Okay. This, I don't know how, but it feels like we could break this. I'm not seeing how, but I swear to God we can break this somehow. This is a fantastic card. This is a wonderful card. This is a fucking nuke. Reno DH is really gonna love this one. So I'm gonna give this one an immediate 8 out of 10 so far. This is the best colossal we've seen, the best card overall that we've seen. Very strong effect. Your hero has Wind Fury, is just absolutely fucking outrageous. You have so many good weapons. You have so many good ways to get attack. It's a Naga, so I don't really know if we can we could do something with that. I don't play enough DH really, but I know individually speaking, this is a fucking great card, and the Herald, the Soldier is pretty good too. So really good card. Nefarious Enthrall, deal 1 damage after you cast a Fel spell. Reopen. Death Rattle, summon Nespera. Oh, it's Nespera, not Nespera. Nespera Unshackled, which then, you get this. And after you cast a Fel spell, get a random Naga. It costs 1. I don't even know what to make of this card. What's cool is you can generate the Colossal. And before I get a incorrect, actually, Colossals cannot be generated. Colossals can't be summoned. You can generate a Colossal in hand. You can't summon a Colossal randomly on the board. So get Pre-fired, motherfucker. I don't think it's going to be all that great, though, this card. Might be something in standard, but for wild, whatever. 4 out of 10. Malevolent Mutant. Battlecry, choose a fel spell in your hand, get a copy of it. Oh man, Jay Starkweaver fanatics are eating good on this one. Let me tell you, 5 out of 10. Probably realistically more like 4 out of 10. It is a spider tank, so that's cool. For some fucked reason, this couldn't be a spider tank either, but okay, whatever. So yeah. Fel Infusion, Herald Ajara. Your hero has a lifesteal this turn. Again, this is a fantastic fucking card. This is a great card. I think that the Herald stuff might literally see play in Reno DH. So I'm pretty excited for this. I think that this might be a 6 out of 10. So yeah. Costs 1 less for each fel spell you've cast this game. I don't know how, but this will break at some point. We will see a miracle fel spell DH deck. I don't know if it's going to be immediately. I don't know if it's going to be in a few years, where we're dropping these motherfuckers on turn 3. So yeah, right now it's probably a 5, maybe 6 out of 10. In the future, it's going to be higher. Flash Flood, 5 mana. Deal 5 damage to your opponent's left and right most minions. Outcast, do it again. What the fuck ever, man. Again, whatever, dude. 3 out of 10. I don't think it's all that great. We have so many better options in DH to deal with the board, so not really going to see play. The only nice thing is it's fel. Rockscar's Last Stand, deal 1 to all minions, draw a card for each that died. That's a fantastic fucking card. Especially if we're using something with a little bit of spell damage, maybe a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I think it's very cool. So yeah, overall, it's pretty neat. Now this is the standard rating. I don't think it's going to be that fucking absurd in wild. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 conservatively. Dread Leviathan, taunt, battlecry. Choose an enemy minion to steal 3 health from 3 times. I will say, this is a really cool minion. This is a very cool minion. I think it's really neat. I also think, simultaneously, it's very shit. Maybe we should make it 8 mana or something, but, yeah, it's not good. It is neat that it could, in theory, be a fucking, a taunt battle cry, fucking destroy an enemy minion, and then also I'm going to become a 9/15. 9 mana, though. That's fucking steep. I don't know. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. Armored Bloodletter, Rush, Battlecry, Herald Ajara. Honestly, this is just a pretty alright thing. 5 out of 10. Sigil of the Seas, at the start of your next turn, summon a 3/3 Naga with Taunt. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. We don't really care for these effects unless it's card draw and wild. At the start of your next turn stuff, all we care about is card draw on that. So now we go to Druid. I'm going to tell you right now. Dude. Druid is fucked, man. Druid is not looking good. After one of Wicker Fang's legs gain stats, this gains them too. This might see play in Astral Communion simply as a big fucker. 6 out of 10. Fucking 3 out of 10 otherwise, if it's not in Communion. About the same shit here. Broodwatcher, get 2 2/3/3 whelps with taunt. If you spent 8 mana holding this, summon them. I'd like to be surprised by this. I like to be surprised by this. I just don't think I'm going to. 3 out of 10. Ajara's Triumph, 2 out of 10. I'm not even going to talk about it. Wildwood Circle, Shatter, summon 2 2/2 treants. Give your minions Death Rattle, summon a 2/2 treant. So how this works is, this is one half of it. This is the other. Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, okay. Yeah. This is one half of it. This is the other half of it. When they fucking kiss in your hand, they combine into one thing. Yeah, I just don't think that this is good enough. We're not playing fucking Frost Lotus, or, we're not playing that one Spirit of the Forest. Jesus Christ, took me a while to remember that one. So we're not going to use that. And we're not using landscaping. So when you put both in one card to go like, oh, maybe you might put them next to each other. I don't think that this is going to see play at all. So whatever. Fellwood Tree and Battlecry get a temporary mana crystal. If you spend 4 mana while holding this, it's permanent. So this is a 1 mana 2/2 effectively. However, it also has a higher upside if you play it later. This might see play in Treants. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I don't know, man. This Druid set is very boring to me, unfortunately. I don't enjoy this like tokeny shit that they like to do with Druid every like 2 years. So, meh. It is a good card though, so I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. Moss Binding. Summon 2 1/2 golems, spend all your mana to give them +1/+1 for each mana spent. This is always ahead of curve. I just think it's dog shit. So 3 out of 10. Elusive. At the end of your turn, give your other minions +1/+1. 5 mana. We carry on. Whenever you spend your last mana crystal, gain +1/+1. So a lot of people think that this is going to be a 1 mana 2/3. If you play it on 1, your minion must be present on the board and must be present during the before trigger and after trigger portion of the like resolution for this. So this is always just a 1 mana 1/2. So yeah. Maybe Beast Druid is back. At least it has a tribe. But yeah, whatever. Forest Gift. Give a friendly minion +1/+1 for each minion you control. At least it's nature. Again, none of these are wowing me at all. Maybe this is like a 4 out of 10. There's like maybe also a 4 out of 10. This is like a 2. Hunter is Hunter's a big boy. So it's a mech beast. All of these say give a random friendly minion +2 attack. It has 99 of those fucking limbs. Summon any leftover appendages when there's room. So it's kind of like Hydrolodon, except worse. Because Hydrolodon is just kind of overall really fucking awesome and really good. So you're probably not using this in Lyrics OTK. You might. I mean, you might. It just depends. 7 mana Battlecry. Your dragons have rushed this game. While in hand, play a dragon to become a 12/12 dragon, which is neat. You can randomly drop a big fuck off dragon on turn 7 or 6. That's a 12/12. It's really good. By the way, this is like a 4 out of 10, maybe 5 out of 10. It's very basic. Your dragons have rushed this game. The only problem with that is then you'd have to be playing Dragon Hunter. You don't want to be doing that in Wild. The card itself in a vacuum, really strong effect, really cool effect. It's a big fuck you stat bomb. It's probably like a 6 out of 10, but contextually it's like more like a 4, just because then you'd have to be playing Dragon Hunter, and you don't want to be playing that. And then Scale Scout. Deal damage equal to this minion's attack while in hand. Play a dragon to become an 8/8 dragon. So this is just a 6 mana 8/8 dragon. Deal 8 when you play it. That's fucking awesome. But again, same issue. It's overall a really good card. It's a strong card. And then you realize, fuck, I need to be playing Dragon Hunter. Damn. Great card. Bad archetype. Confront the Tol'vir. So I'll give this one another 5 out of 10. So yeah. Confront the Tol'vir. Replay each 1-cost card you've played this game, targeting enemies if possible. Don't know how, but this shit's broken. Don't know how. But something will fuck this up. I don't know. But something will fuck this thing up. Something will 100%. Taunt. While in hand, play a dragon to become a 6/6 dragon. So it'll be a 3 mana 6/6 with Taunt. Again, great card. You got it. It's bad archetype though for Wild. So kind of carry on. Battlecry. Choose a card in hand at the start of your turns. Reduce its cost by 1. This is an interesting one. I very much enjoy this one. I have no idea what it's going to be used for. I don't play enough Hunter. I don't even see Hunter ever. Set an enemy minion's health to 1. If you're holding a dragon, pick another. It's just Hunter's Mark or whatever the fuck that one spell is. 4 mana. That was random. Shatter, draw 3 minions, give it minions in your hand +2/+2. Drawing 3 minions for 4 mana is like Master's Call, except it's a 1 mana like increase, but you always draw everything you want. So that's good. But it's still bad. The effect is good, and then you kind of look at it, you're like, dude, fuck. I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 10. This is a crazy card. I'm just immediately gonna give this like a 7. This is fucking insane. This is fucking insane, dude. 1 mana, 2/2, elusive taunt. Or not taunt, just elusive. They're finally giving hunters some good 1-drops. That's cool. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to all other minions. Whenever this takes damage, get a random fire spell that costs 3 less. Dog shit. Give all spells in your hand and deck spell damage +1. That one's cool. I'll give this like a 5 out of 10. I think it's just worse Ketheric. Or Ketheric? Keleseth. Jesus, I'm thinking of Baldur's Gate. This is just worse Keleseth in every way. Also, I'm not even gonna rate it. That'd be just disgusting. This is absolutely fucking terrible. Spell damage +1. If you dealt damage with a spell this turn, summon a copy of this. 4 mana. If it was 3, it'd be broken. At 4, it's probably not even okay. I'd say 4 out of 10. Choose a spell in your hand, split it into 2 random spells at the same cost. 2 out of 10, you just don't want to do that. It's like a 10 cost, but even then, you definitely don't want to do that. 5 mana, deal 8 damage to a minion, reduce the cost of a random card in your hand by excess damage. It's too expensive. 4 out of 10. Arcane Flow, Dracula Flow type shit. Just bad. Another like 3 of 10. Man, those boogers are a coming. I'm really earning my name here. Really earning my name. First time we deal damage with a spell each turn, gain +2 attack. Dog shit card. 2 out of 10. Summon a 6/6 dragon, costs 1 less for each damage you've dealt with spells this turn. I feel as though there's some way that we can do something interesting with this, and then you sit there and go, we're like always coming up short here. Always coming up short. So I'm going to give this like a 3 out of 10. Deal 2 damage, deal 1 damage to a random enemy minion. That's just like kind of cute. That's a kind of cute little spell. I don't think it's all that, but I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. It's average. Battlecry, discover a 1-cost spell from any class. That's going in Reno. 100%. And that's about it. So maybe it's a 5 out of 10. This thing is weird, dude. This guy's so fucking annoying. I'm going to give it a like 6 of 10. At the end of your turn, give your minions Divine Shield. Any that already had one, gain +3/+3 instead. Somehow this is going to be good. 7 of 10. Bronze Redeemer. At the end of your turn, summon a dragon with stats equal to this minion. 3. Flight Maneuvers. 2. Gelman's Triumph. Get a random Paladin aura. It lasts an additional turn. I can see this just randomly being good. I'll give it like a 5. At the end of your turn. Anything that says at the end of your turn, honestly, just give it like a 3 and kind of carry on. Your minion's end of turn effects trigger twice. Lasts 3 turns. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. That's about it. 6 out of 10. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. 3. Choose a minion in your hand, give it +2/+2, even Paladin. Maybe like a 5. Trigger random friendly minions end of turn effect. I can't recall any that are like crazy absurd in Paladin right now, but I feel as though there's probably some really crazy absurd one. Like, what the fuck is this, dude? Attack a random enemy minion. It's so mid. It's so mid, it hurts. 4. Set your remaining health to 15. When you reach full health, deal 15 damage to your opponent. Apparently this works with Bran and doubled up battle cries. It'll deal 15 twice. That has some spice. I will say that much. That has a little bit of spice. So 6. Deal 4 damage to all minions. Cost 1 if you control a legendary card. So this is like a 7 of 10. Controlling a legendary card includes quest lines, quests, weapons, fucking locations, literally anything whatsoever. So this is cracked, and it's a holy spell. This is insane. This is a fucking awesome card. 4 mana, 4/5. Your healing effects restore 2 more health this game. Very whatever. Very whatever. I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. Shatter, give a friendly minion +2/+3 and elusive, so I'm gonna copy that. Overall, this is probably the strongest Shatter card, and it's still like at most a 5.5 out of 10. Injured Attendant, Lifesteal Battlecry, deal 4 damage to this minion. Funny enough, this is 3 mana, 3/4, so it's a spider tank, but when you play it, you heal for 4, which is really cool. I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. Your next healing effect this turn deals damage instead. This is really cool. I've always loved Priest Direction on this, so I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. That might be biased. It might not be that good, but I think it's really cool. This is ass. Deal 5 damage to a minion. If it dies, restore 5 health to the enemy hero. Whoa! The decks build themselves. Whoa! Like a 5, maybe. Restore a minion to full health. Draw a card. I believe that this should insta-kill things with Ruby Sanctum. I might be wrong on that. However, if this is castable on minions with full health, that's just a 1 mana cycle, which is really good. Rogue. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. It's not looking good for Rogue in Wild. 2 of 10. 2. Fucking 1. 2. 2. That one's kind of annoying. I'll give it a 4. 2. 2. 1. 1. Carry on. Alakir, Lord of Storms. Colossal +2, Russian Winter Fury Battlecry. Get 2 minions with cost equal to this minion's attack. That costs 1. I don't know if this resolves before this. I would assume it does. Maybe. So you get 4 cost minions. And then that I mean, that would make sense, right? With trying to buff this shit up. That would totally make sense. This is also just a pretty fucking good Colossal. It's 8 mana. It's probably going to see some random play in Big Shaman. You know, it's just like kind of a big fuck you guy. Maybe not in Big Shaman either, though. I'm not 100% sure. Just because you're going to ignore the battle cry then. Maybe in Reno, but then you sit there and you go, but then if I play this, my Shutterwalk is going to brick. So, you know, now that I'm thinking about it even more, it's probably not that good. So, unfortunately, now I'm going to give it like a 4 of 10. 10 mana. I rest my case. Who gives a fuck? This is just ass, dude. This is just ass. If Murmur gets reverted, it's going to be neat. Because you'll, like, Murmur, play a Sarah, play more chalk for 1, draw a card, reduce its cost. Then that card becomes 1 again, so whatever. And then it'll probably draw another card, reduce that by like maybe 4 or 3 or some shit. But it's 10 mana, 10/10, bro. I don't know. It's like a 4. It's a 4 to me. Ascendants. Transform all friendly minions into 1 that costs 1 more. They summon the originals when they die. This is an absurdly good evolve spell. This is great. I like this. I want to see more of this. I know that my buddy Isaac is screaming from the rooftops because he's been an Evo Shaman fucking lover for like the past 96 years because the dude's a fucking boomer. He's going to be really happy about this, and I'm very happy about this. I'm going to give this a 7 of 10. 4 is a bit steep, but I think that we can do it. Crackling Cloud Shredder. Choose a spell in your hand that costs 4 or less to absorb. Whoa! Synergy! Whoa! Building your fucking the deck build itself. Whoa. That's about it. I'll give this like a 5 out of 10. I like this type of thing. It's also not even going to fuck around with Shutterwalk too bad, which is nice. Murden's Last Stand. Draw 2 cards, cost 1 less for each time a friendly character attacked this game. Bro, this is straight up like a fucking 8 out of 10, and then you look at it and you realize, oh my god, it's card draw and Shaman. Give it a 9. This is a fucking great card. This is a really, really, really good card, and it's also a 9 for Elise. Yes, Elise just did get nerfed, but it's still something to point out. Still something to think about. I straight up think that this might be the best card of the expansion. It's definitely the best Shaman card, that's for fucking sure. Oh my god. You're giving Shaman free, like, unrestricted card draw. It's not like Flight of the Firehawk, it's drawing tribes. This is just straight up draw. You draw 2. Sure, it might take a little while to get it up to like maybe 3, and then you're like, yeah, I could play an Arcane Intellect in Shaman. I feel good about that. But this is an absurdly good card. Ritual of Power, Herald Alakir. Get two 1 elementals with Rush. This is overall just kind of a good one. I'll give it a 6. Taunt, Battlecry, Herald Alakir. It's a 2-mana 0/3, but then the thing will spawn next to it, turn it into a 1/3. So something to think about, which is kind of cute. Give a friendly minion Mega Wind Fury. It can't attack heroes. Sucks fucking shit, dude. But Muradin value, okay? So that's something to think about. Other than that, it's ass too. Honestly, yeah, they hit the fucking nail on the head here. 4 mana, summon a random 3/2 and 1 cost minion, overload 1, so it's 4 mana, 6 minion, 6 stats worth of like random shit. I don't think it's good. I think it's like at best a 3 out of 10, and then you still look at it, go, oh, for 4 mana we could do better. So whatever. Obligatory 4 mana 7/7. I'm not gonna rate it because they just have to do this for every fucking expansion for some reason, I guess. All right. This one is the one that interests me. At the end of your turn, destroy the minion to the right to gain +2/+2. At the end of your turn, destroy the minion to the right to gain +2/+2. At the end of your turn, destroy the minion to the right to gain +2/+2. However, your arms and soldiers destroy minions in the enemy's deck instead. Isn't that kind of cute? Isn't that kind of fucking cute? This is Ham the Hungry, except it gets 2 procs and it's 9. That's quite shit. So that's a 2 of 10. Maybe a 3 of 10. It's pretty bad. Meloric. After you discard a minion, summon a copy of it. Okay, so first off, it's 7 mana 7/7. So you're not going to be seeing this in like normal ass disco lock. My idea with this is have Chrono Claws equipped, drop this guy, and then swing with Chrono Claws to summon Thaddeus. That's about all I got. That's it. So, you know, it's kind of, 3 of 10. Somehow this will be broken. I broken in the way of like, oh my god, it works in 1 out of 20 games. It's so cool. And then you'll see like 1 complaint post on Reddit. I assume that Mark's going to get a bunch of videos out of this. 4 mana 2/2 has +2/+2 for each card you've discarded this game. Rush. Please stop printing discard support, you fucking losers. Cursed Chains. Take control of an enemy minion until the end of their turn. It can't attack this turn. I have no idea what the fuck the point of this one is. I'm not even rating cards anymore. I'm feeling so drained that I just want to get through this at this point. This card is ass, by the way. It's 6 mana. This card is ass. I don't know if it does deal 3, deal 2, deal 1. Or if it does like deal 3, deal 2, and then it's done. Who knows? Not me. Herald Chagall, draw a card. Deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions. Upgrades each turn. I kind of like this one, but that's about it. Please stop. This is like a fucking... This is genuinely like a 7 out of 10. This is terrible, by the way. People don't play Bone Web Egg anymore, so this would not see play ever. Herald Chagall. This one is really cool. Trigger your death rattles. I think that it says trigger your minions' death rattles now. I'm not sure, but if it doesn't, oh my god, dude. I'm gonna have so much fun with this shit. I'm gonna have so much fun with this shit. However, this is still not great. So it's like a 5 out of 10. It's crazy that people are rating it that well for standard. This is dog shit. This is dog shit. This is dog shit. This is okay. This is dog shit. This is very bad. This is very bad. That's okay. I almost sneezed. If you guys know me, you know that I fucking hate sneezing. This is okay. I could see this in Even Warrior. I could see this in Even Warrior if it was like 4. Deathwing. Okay, so the heralds are summon a 12/12, shuffle 5 randoms, deal 4, and destroy highest health enemy minion. Every single time that you herald, you get to then choose 2 cataclysms to unleash. Like when you do the breakpoint, right? Herald twice. And then herald twice again, you choose 3. Herald twice again, you get to choose all of them, which is neat. And also the hero power is just +5 attack this turn. It's 10 mana, but, you know. We already know this card. Ultra Zion. Herald your colossal. Reduce Deathwing's cost by 1 herald to improve. So you could even herald this thing to reduce Deathwing's cost to like 5 mana, which is neat. That's about it. This is dog shit. People are thinking about this entirely wrong. It has to cost exactly 100 for your deck. On top of that, it splits the stats evenly. So, whatever. This will see play 100%. I don't know where or why or how, but this will probably see play. Honestly, I could see you just slotting this into Even Warrior with the original again as well. And then at just some point, you get to just upgrade your hero power, which is nice. Grand Giant, probably not going to see play. This is not going to see play. This will probably go into Shutterwalk Shaman for some fucked reason. I don't really know why. This is just a worse plague spreader. This will probably see play. This won't. This won't. This probably will. This won't. This won't. Nope. Nope. If you're playing Herald, then yes. If not, nope. Nope. This will probably see play in some weird way. And then this has a broken infinite combo with it using Play It Dead, which is kind of funny. Nope. Nope. Well, maybe actually. Honestly, this one might. This one might. I'm not gonna lie. Carry Whelp might, and then Twilight Egg will not. So that is what I think of all of these stuff. Overall, I think it's a neat expansion. I don't think it's the most powerful. Again, they're definitely trying to veer away from that. But yeah, very low quality video because I'm sick. And now you guys get to see me literally click the stop recording button. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.